I felt I could get better results for people in their own marketing. Because what I noticed the agency was doing was not providing the results that the customers wanted. As it turns out, those customers were my friends. So as a small business owner, I wore many hats, right? So I did the payroll, I did the taxes, and employment, all that stuff. And one of the things I had to do was my own marketing. And I had an option at that point because back in those days, if you wanted to advertise, you had to be in the yellow book, the yellow pages. Internet was just starting. Google just came out. And everybody was still doing their marketing in the traditional formats, like magazine ads, radio ads, things of this nature. What I noticed was that Google was doing something that nobody else was doing, which was allowing people to advertise online at a fraction of the cost of traditional marketing. I got really excited about that, and then soon after that, Facebook came around, and I saw the future in social media. The industry is filled with techies. It's digital, right? I mean, there's going to be a lot of technical people in that industry. And that's great, but these people sometimes don't have the other things that are important, like general marketing principles. Or how about this one? 10,000 hours of sales experience. They don't have that, and when you talk about marketing principles and you talk about sales experience, right? That's about human behavior. And so that's what techies usually miss out on, is they don't understand the human behavior aspect of marketing to make the digital more successful. Well, first and foremost, I was so excited. I thought, here's my career change, right? I'm a sales guy. I'm going to get into this digital world, and it's going to be gangbusters. So eventually what ended up happening is I ended up working for a digital marketing agency as a salesperson. So I got in by being a salesperson for an agency. But what I discovered was it wasn't as easy as I thought, number one. And two, we weren't retaining customers. So I want you to think about this. I put 30 years into sales, right? So I did my 10,000 hours of sales. I got businesses to have us do digital marketing for them, but then they wouldn't stick around. We had a huge retention problem. We weren't retaining clients. That was a huge problem. And here's even a bigger problem. They were my friends. I was bringing in my friends to the business, and then it didn't work out. They didn't get the results. They weren't happy. And I felt embarrassed. I was embarrassed because these were my friends that I was bringing into the digital marketing world, and they were not happy. They were disappointed, to the degree that some of my friends, probably because they were embarrassed for me, weren't taking my calls anymore. Every hunch that I had in terms of what should be happening with a digital marketing business turned out to be true, so much so that my friends are now calling me back.